Aloha y bienvenidos to Latin Connection, la conexión latina. Soy Richard Concepción y el programa de hoy va a ser cerca de RICEUP. The program of today is going to be about RICEUP. This great and wonderful organization helps farmers with technology. It's a combination between the technology and the farmers to communicate directly with the consumers, able to sell their products, and also they remove the middleman and make all the profit they can make. But also they reduce waste, food waste, by able to farmer exactly what the consumer want and needs to their requests. And we have Elvin Leceda, he's the president of RICEUP in the studio. So we want to say welcome to you and your team to Latin Connection.
Buenos dias. Thank you very much.
Welcome. Yeah. So let's start by asking you, tell me a little bit about yourself, and then we can pass the mic and everybody tell me how you become part of this organization. And also want to know about BYU, how you came from the Philippines and become a student here at BYU.
So I'm Elvin Leceda. I'm from Pampanga, Philippines. So our province is highly or relies heavily on agriculture, and we are in the Central Luzon area. So I came here last July 2016 here in Hawaii, in Brigham Young University in Laie, Hawaii. Coming in that university is really hard because I came from a very small village, but through the support of our mentors and everyone around our community, I was able to come here with my dreams, yeah. And most importantly, I have my grandparents that are supporting me in this endeavor. I was raised in a rural village in Pampanga, and then my inspiration in doing this project, among with my fellow members in the team, came from that. The humble beginnings in my hometown, and then the desire to help my community. And I am so happy that Brigham Young University, Hawaii is helping us in making these dreams into reality. Yeah. And
well, we have Joseph right here. Tell me how you got involved with this organization, and what was your perception the first time you heard RICEUP?
When I heard RICEUP, I saw Elvin there. We were in the same business competition. It was Great Ideas competition at BYU Hawaii last year. I was in a different team, different company.
Okay.
And they were set up almost right next to us. And I thought, oh, what are you doing for the Philippines? I'm Filipino too. And so I thought I'd help out a little bit. And then after the competition, I asked him lots and lots of questions about it. And then he invited me to see if I wanted to help out. And I thought, why not? That's my country too. Same team.
Same team. Perfect. Sarah, tell me, what was your perception when you heard that name RICEUP and what they do for the farmers in the Philippines?
When I first heard RICEUP, I thought it was like a cute little pun kind of thing. I thought it was really awesome.
Yes.
But once I heard what they did for the Philippines, I got kind of excited. I was like, oh, this is something I want to help with. And I actually didn't help for a while until recently, where I got involved with the team. But I just think it's a really neat thing that they're doing by using agriculture and the knowledge of agriculture to really improve the lives of those farmers. And it's just a really neat thing, and I'm very proud of this team. Like, they're doing a really good job.
All right, perfect. James, tell me what you do for the organization.
So as I started with RICEUP, I first met Elvin actually through a Facebook post, and basically I need help. He needed help with some kind of video for his competition in order to get his brilliant idea out there for other people to actually see and hear and know. So it all started from there. So I started helping him with this video to make for the competition. It won a prize, and from there we started working on more videos, marketing and branding, and doing whatever we can to get that message out there on social media and whatever we did. So my position is video marketing and branding.
Oh, perfect. Princess, I met you at the Filipino Fiesta.
Yeah, I was there.
That was a perfect time, and you saw me walking around, and we met, and you were telling me all about RICEUP with Evan. So what position or what do you do for the organization within your team? What is your job there?
So I'm the VP for communications. So as a communications team, I'm the one that talks to Elvin about people that want to partner with us. It can be individuals or companies or organizations, and how we can support each other with these projects. A lot of the people that we talk with are people from the Philippines, or just 2 weeks ago, people that we met at this event here in Hawaii. A lot of people approach us and give us their business cards, and my role is to contact them and because like after a while you forget about it, like everyone in the
Correct.
team forgets
Yes.
about it, but our position in the communication is to keep in contact with them.
Now, who created the logo?
I did.
Okay, tell me about that creation of the logo. What does it mean?
So RICEUP, basically, it talks about rice, but in the Philippines, rice is a staple. It's not just food, but it's
Okay.
a lifestyle for the Filipino people. And so we wanted to create RICEUP. Elvin created the name, and so I was brainstorming ideas how to make a logo that's kind of catchy and looks nice. And so I thought we can make it vertical to kind of illustrate more of a more rising up. So it's the logo is a rice plant, obviously, but along with the logo, there's actually a Filipino farmer up there raising his arms up to the sky, and that represents the Philippines, all the Filipino farmers rejoicing because now they can have an opportunity for a greater opportunity, which is great, you know.
The Philippines has been endowed with great natural resources, and farmers are to be regarded as saviors of more than 100 million Filipinos. And one of them is Arturo. Arturo, amid his hard work, passion, and dedication, is being taken for granted, exploited, and left behind. His income is disproportionate with his hard work and toil. But with the advent of new technology, change has come. Arturo can now directly connect with his consumers. He is now financially independent, and it has increased self-esteem. Not only Arturo benefits from this, the communities and small businesses can now afford basic necessities in low prices. From a poor farmer, Arturo is now empowered, and now with his family, they harvest what is truly theirs. Rise up, empowering those who feed us.
And I want to go in detail about what this application is all about. How help the farmers, how help the consumers,
Yeah.
and want to know about, monetarily,
Yeah.
how much a farmer make in the Philippines and the impact that would make in their pocket
Yeah.
as they use in this application.
So to set the background first, there are more cell phones than humans in the Philippines. Okay,
Wow.
and then so there are actually 116 mobile phones and 29 million smartphones that can be used for mobile application. So we are tapping that resource so that we can be able to innovate the business model. So usually the business model in the traditional farms or the conventional way of farming, marketing the marketing the produce is after the harvest, there will be someone like the traders go to each farms and talk with the farmers. It's called the middleman system, wherein 83% of the income or the profit goes to the middleman and only 17% of the profit goes to the farmers. And at the same time, this 17%, they still need to pay their loans before the harvest. They made before the harvest. And this way, this kind of system is really, I think, this is exploiting and also abusing the rights of our farmers. So we are developing, and we started developing it last November, the mobile app, where in this mobile app, the consumers can see the available produce in each community and in each schedule. For example, rice, tomatoes, eggplants. And then one more thing that we are adding value here is people or local households and even restaurants, the small restaurants, can order a food basket. For example, for 1 week, they need adobo basket or pinakbet basket. That's a traditional vegetable meal in the Philippines. So they can order that through the mobile app.
So when they order, it goes straight to the farmers and the middlemen don't
Yeah.
get involved.
Yeah, there's a system that we created that it will go through the farmer via the RICEUP enterprise.
Okay.
So we are still monitoring it and we're looking to the transaction. But the most important thing here is we are empowering the farmers to become entrepreneurs. So we will call them agripreneurs.
Agripreneurs.
So yeah,
That's a great
and-
term.
And I think Joseph can add something about that, the supply chain of that.
Okay.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of what we're trying to do is basically not necessarily replace the middleman, but become a facilitator.
Okay.
And throughout the process, we want to empower the farmers, not just to be able to run their own business, but like you said, to become their own enterprise system where they can take care of some deliveries. But on the other hand, we're going to make sure that the products remain consistent by creating a model farm that we will provide for the community that they can look after.
So let me ask you, when somebody put an order for something, okay, I want 1,000 of watermelon, it does become a contract that is binding between the person who requesting and the farmer? How does it work?
So, in our first plan, in the first phase of the project, RICEUP will intervene in this system. So, what will happen is this watermelon will become RICEUP products,
Okay.
but they are still from the farmers. The reason for that is we want it to be a uniform process, and also we are helping these farmers to become a cooperative, like farmers co-op, and the consumer through the mobile app will say, okay, so this is the harvest of Mang Dolfo. So Dolfo Torres is our watermelon farmer.
Okay.
So if they need the 1,000 pieces of watermelon, they will order to the mobile app. Then RICEUP will tap these farmers because we invested in him.
Okay.
So, and then from $71 a month, now Mang Dolfo actually earned $700 to $800 through that watermelon.
What a difference. That's
So
Super.
that's why-
It's saying.
Yeah.
So now, this application is free to the person who using it, for the farmers and for the consumer?
Guys, we already included the percentage of the admin cost for
The
RICEUP.
administration cost
Yeah.
to run the application.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're able to get the farmers to communicate with the customers and the consumers. They can request exactly what they want, and they're able to farm what you request. And that, in the long run, eliminate food waste. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, so one of the coolest things about this is 'cause the traditional way, we see a whole process. It's like a chain, you know? Each step of the way, a little bit gets lost. And we can see that through RICEUP, the app, that cuts down so much because it's just one person to another person. And so we're able to cut down on food waste in a huge way because as time goes by, more stuff rots and vegetables go bad. And so what we're doing is really creating a solution and a cure.
Help them to be able to not just only concentrate on the sale, but when you place an order, then you say, okay, I'm only going to do 1,000 of this, no more, no less. So you
Yeah.
run no waste.
Yeah.
So the amount of food that is actually ordered is very, very precise.
Precise.
And
Is that's the key, right?
that's a key.
Right.
In a simplified logistics, we are eradicating huge amount of waste because most of the time the product of Pampanga goes to Manila and then goes back to Pampanga again. So through the delivery process, first it's not affordable because the price is increased, and at the same time throughout the delivery there will be something that will be wasted. And then into this anti-food waste campaign that we're having, we included in the mobile app the option for restaurants to donate food waste to us.
Okay.
And then through a portion of, for example, 20 kilos of food waste that they are donating, we are giving them discount coupons. when they order
Wow.
through the RICEUP.
It's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
So let's talk about farmers now. The middleman went out of the way, right? Now the farmers become a business person. So your organization is not only an application, you do more than that. Who want to take, who want to answer that one?
Other things that we're doing besides
Yeah, beside that, because now they become a business person. Now they got to have
Yeah.
knowledge and a skill how to run a business. So I know you guys open a facility in the Philippines, right? And so it's more than just an application. Tell me more about that.
as they've mentioned before, it's empowering the farmers, and it's more than an app. We've done in the past. We've had projects where we had trainings for them, especially on using the phone. A lot of the older peoples in the Philippines do not even know how to send a message or just call someone, and that's one of the trainings that we're talking about. And Elvin also mentioned being agripreneurs, like training them in how to balance their financial statements, knowing what to do, because all this time it's the middleman that's been doing it for them. And we're teaching them how to be independent, at the same time being able to be good entrepreneurs and being able to really set the price that they need and that they deserve.
I want to talk about the future farmers in the Philippines. How your organization is tackled that situation with future farmers in the Philippines.
We launched a project or initiative called agriculture. So we want cool, as in COOL.
Okay.
So we want young
It's pretty
people.
cool.
Yeah.
It's
So
so cool, yeah.
we are inviting young people to be involved in agriculture once again, because we want to tap the enthusiastic approach of young people in every endeavor. So we are partnering with the local government, like the 4-H Club of the Philippines, in order for young Filipinos to be interested in farming. So we are opening. Actually, we've opened 5 positions this summer in the Philippines for summer jobs for young people. So they're helping in the farm, talking with the farmers, knowing more about what agriculture is. Then they're enjoying it. And in the future, we received a grant from the Philippine government that we are selecting 5 children of farmers to be educated as agriculturists, and then it's worth like more than $20,000.
So you're getting a lot of support as well. You went to a competition in BYU when you won the first prize. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, and I think James can talk more about it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was a pretty very exciting moment for the team. Not just for the team, but for the team also back in the Philippines. We were actually anticipating what would happen, so we were on live. Our phone was going live as the Filipino farmers. Very specific group of people were watching it and actually cheering us on, because they knew that with this prize, it would be one step further to making this application more accessible to them and getting all the things done we needed to. And so our school, BYU Hawaii, hosts this competition every single year, and we were lucky enough to participate, arrange and organize our plans within the organization, present to a panel of judges from all around the world, all professionals and all very successful very successful people. And it was just a great experience to be able to see all these different people compete, and then to hear the judge say, from the green rice paddies of the Philippines, RICEUP, first
Rice
prize,
up.
you know. Out of the 3 categories, we were a social, and so it was really, really amazing.
That's really good. So you was able to meet the mayor,
Yeah.
right? And you was able to meet Governor Ige as well. You was invited for that. Through the meeting, exchange, and conversation, what was their opinion and how they received that great idea from you as RICEUP?
Okay. So first and foremost, we would like to actually thank the Filipino community in helping us connect with these people, especially Miss Benet Misalucha. So Mayor, excuse me, Mayor Caldwell is really thrilled. Was really thrilled when he saw about, or he learned about our project, and Governor Ige even mentioned that, oh, we need to build a RICEUP for Hawaiian farmers here, and we like the idea that farmers can have the ability on their own to set the price and at the same time become agripreneurs, not just farming, harvesting, and eating, but become agripreneurs in a way that we are helping them become sustainable farmer, not just subsistence farming, but in a way that they are helping the local economy and at the same time helping themselves.
So RICEUP is not only helping in the Philippines, but influence others here in Hawaii. And you guys went to Kansas City, right, for an export. You went to Kansas. So you influence a lot of people and maybe the whole entire world, right? Tell me about the competition that's coming out at the UN. Talk to me about that.
Okay. So for the United Nations sponsored event, so actually we are 7 of us traveling to
Okay.
Malaysia this July 15 to 23.
Okay.
So it's called International Capacity Building Workshop on Green Growth. So we are asked to present our project there for other young people to see that what they can do with their young age. I mean, doing something good
Okay.
for the environment. And at the same time, for Enactus, we are competing for the top 4. If we will advance on top 4 this July 7th, we will be able to go to London this September and present the project in the world stage. Yeah.
All right, we have a video that we want to show to the audience of what Enactus is all about, what the UN is all about. So let's watch the video and we'll be right back.
Every year, right here at home, our world loses or wastes more than 1/3 of the food we produce. It all adds up to 1.3 billion tons of food each year. It's an economic loss you would not believe, equal to $750 billion. Over 1/4 of the world's land grows crops that go to waste. That's more than the total land mass of the United Kingdom, South Africa, Kazakhstan, and all of China. The water alone used to grow these crops could cover all the household needs of every single human on Earth. This waste affects poverty levels, world hunger, compromising health, education, our economy, and life below water and all life on land. One way or another, it is going to end. So what on earth are we doing about it? For starters, Enactus students all over the world have been focused on challenges like these for over 33 years. And with your help, we're about to turn it up and turn the world around. Aligned with the United Nations Sustainable Goal Number 12, leading innovative companies are partnering with Enactus to turn the attention of tens of thousands of bright young college minds from 36 countries towards one race to end waste. It's already begun, and it's about to get better.
Great, wonderful video educating people about what Enactus competition and what food waste is all about. And you created your own video, right, James? So we're going to play that video as well, okay? So let's see your video.
The Philippines is an island nation rich in opportunity, talent, and natural resources. Filipinos have an amazing ability to convert that which is considered waste into something beneficial to everyone. Just like the ash from Mount Pinatubo's eruption in 1991, the citizens of Pampanga turned it into an entrepreneurial opportunity. Now, like other nations, Filipinos face another challenge, a food waste crisis. In Pampanga, RICEUP has developed an innovative strategy by dealing with the problem in 2 ways, prevention and a cure. Since January, we've trained farmers and local households on specific ways to manage food waste. We've set goals and made plans with them. Now, 2 communities have adapted to our new program, Responsible, and are being more conscious of their actions. As a cure, we developed a way to utilize existing food waste through the process of vermiculture, which saves farmers 50% on fertilizer and is a more eco-friendly solution. As a team, we saw an opportunity. We organized an entrepreneurial solution and stepped out to create a better world for us all.
So how many centers we have open right now in the Philippines? Yes.
So we have 2 farming centers in Pampanga, farming community, and we are influencing the local economy of more than 200,000 people. Because if we combine the population of those 2 towns, they are more than 200,000. And yeah.
So when you got to the Philippines, you went back and you say, I had this great, wonderful idea. This is what I want to do. What was the reaction of the farmers? I want to know, because sometimes the people don't want to collaborate, something new.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, actually, in the Philippines, agriculture has been known to have lots of problems, very complex, and for young people like us, it's kind of stressful. Yeah, but we see the hope. And I remember one farmer when we visited him, he told us that actually he said that he is now hopeless in agriculture because actually even o- um, all of the children of the farmers that we've talked to, they don't want to be involved
want
in
to be
agriculture anymore. First, because they don't have much money in agriculture,
Of course.
and then at the same time, it's hard work. The sun is so, I mean, the heat of the sun and hard. It's hard work.
It's different way
Yeah.
to make money today.
Yeah.
There's no how to do with
But when we
farmers.
went there, they've seen our passion. They trusted us and put their confidence in us. It's just amazing how they've been farming for more than 30 years, and then they trusted us young people. And then one interesting thing is we met with the former president of the Philippines, and she's supporting us and with policy because she's a current congresswoman, President Arroyo, and a senator, Senator Villar, who's passionate in agriculture. And then they are helping us connect with resources that we can use for the farmers.
So what is the future of RICEUP? What do you foresee yourself 2, 3, 5, 10 years from now?
I think to start off of our future for RICEUP is we're going to continue with bringing hope to the farmers of the Philippines and to the next generation and the generations after that. Once we instill the hope into them, it can bring them this empowerment of wanting to make their lives, their communities, and the Philippines as a whole better. And I think with RICEUP, we can continue working with the Philippines, working with the farmers, but try to spread it as much as we could, as much as we can worldwide. I know we're trying to spread to the mainland, maybe with different projects, but we're trying to figure out different ways that we can help more than just the farmers in the Philippines.
First, I want to give tribute to my team. They are amazing. I am always inspired by their hard work. All of us actually came from different parts of the world. We have a Norwegian here, Canadian, and Americans here. But I am inspired how, amid of our differences, we are one. So I give high salute to them. And at the same time, our awesome people in Brigham Young University, Hawaii.
RICEUP, we want to say thank you so much for being here with us on Latin Connection. Thank you for all you do for the farmers, connecting them with the customers, hoping that you not only change the farmers' way of doing things in the Philippines, but here and around the world. So we wish you good luck, and thank you to be with us at the Latin Connection.